We're still a couple of weeks away from the coronation, and Harry and Meghan still haven't said whether they're going to be there or not. We know that it's Archie's 4th birthday, and we all know that 4-year-old birthday parties are very important. But a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see your father or father-in-law become king might well trumpet on the way. But this is tedious, isn't it?
Well, we don't quite know what's going on behind the scenes. Obviously, there have been all sorts of negotiations. No doubt they'll want prominent seats inside Westminster Abbey. No doubt they're still insisting on being on the balcony in front of Buckingham Palace for that famous historic shot, which, of course, they're not entitled to because they're not working members of the royal family. So no doubt all these negotiations are going on. I suspect that they're trying to play this game of brinkmanship so that they can get as much back from the people organising the King and Queen's coronation as possible. I mean, they are just utterly disrespectful, completely self-absorbed and obsessed. I mean, they're pretty awful people. I also wonder whether they have calculated that perhaps if they walk through that front entrance of Westminster Abbey, where the tens of thousands of people might openly boo and jeer them. And that may be part of their consideration as to whether they're going to come. But whichever way you cut it, you know, this is a major historical event. Charles, whatever the difficulties they've had and whose fault it is, it's irrelevant. It's a major historic moment that his own father is taking part in, and all he can do is play games. Who knows? Maybe there's a side deal with Netflix that's being negotiated too.
Perhaps, or Amazon, or all of the other companies that they will inevitably take their story to. Also, what about the suggestion that apparently Palace aides believed that Harry was essentially being kept hostage by his now wife?
Well, I mean, Paul, if you appeared, you know, on a video that you were putting out to the rest of the world, I mean, would you sit there like this? You know, I mean...
Probably not. I'm planning that to be my resting state.
You know, I mean, I might do it if ISIS were next to me with a gun, you know. I mean, they look like hostage videos, all of them. Look, there's no doubt that everybody that knew this bloke as a young man, they knew he had problems, but through it all came Harry's great sense of fun, of adventure, of taking risks. And yes, sometimes as we grow up, we change a little bit. But this woman has fundamentally captured him and changed him. And so I think the hostage analogy actually works rather well.
All right. Thank you so much, Nigel Farage. We'll see you on GB News, on the Flash app, otherwise on YouTube and podcasts as well.